Alright, you chilling with DJ Kris and Nkume. Why is it?
Alright, okay guys, hi, hello everyone, you're welcome back. And today we'll be talking about settings on DJ visual DJ software. Okay, in my previous video I talked about the center mixer. As you can see, I've just opened my visual DJ software, so I still go by the name DJ Kris and Nkume. Okay, and the only DJ that would love to share the idea and share the knowledge with the upcoming DJs, and also to encourage you to become the DJ you're dreaming to become, or you have passion to become a DJ. This is the only channel where you can get the confidence and the courage to become the DJ you want. So in my previous tutorials, in case you have not watched all my videos before, the tutorials I've been doing so far, please, just as you stop by to watch today's one, okay, just take a little time and go through my channel and get other videos. I've talked about deck A, I've talked about the center mixer, and I will still talk about deck B. But if you have watched deck A, actually what I'm going to still talk about in deck B is equivalent to what I've talked about in deck A. So in today, without not wasting much of your time, without wasting much of your time, we'll be going to the settings. So I'm going to divide these settings into two so that you can be able to understand it, how it functions. Okay, because if I say let me do all the videos once and for all, maybe it might take a little much of your time. So I'm going to divide it into categories. So today I'm going to do the first one, then in other days to come I will drop the second part of the settings. Okay, let's go with me. So here you see something like spanner or something like that. That's where you can get the settings you need about visual DJ. Okay, once you get in there, you see another window pops up. Wow, you see there's a lot of things that are going on here. So, and I would like to take it one after the other, step by step, so I can be able to do all this thing in this video. Okay, so I'll do the part one of this settings review today. Maybe in the course of the week or as the time goes by, I'll do the second part. So let me start from the left hand side of these settings. If you look at this tab on this left hand side of visual DJ, you see this one that said audio, interface, controllers, options, license, broadcast, record, and remote. Each of these things you see here, each of these signs you see here have its own function. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8 different icons here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it in two ways. I'm going to divide it in two, so which is, we have 8, so I'm going to talk about 4 today, then the rest 4 I'll talk about it in my next video. So let's start with the audio. So now the audio you see here is where you can get all your outputs, all your interface, the cord, the connections, everything. As you see in this our little box, you see where they write output. This is where that gives your sound out to the audience. Okay, and this is the sound. If you can see, it said card. Then I will explain it bit by bit. Now I will be talking about for today. Okay, and this is the input. Okay, so let me go back and start with the output, which is speaker only, speakers and headphones, or external mixer. Okay, let me start by this speaker only. This speaker only here is talking about maybe you are indoor DJ, just want to listen alone to yourself, as in on your own. You can connect it. You don't want, you will not be hearing anything from the earphone. You just play direct to the speakers. Audience will be hearing what you're playing. Okay, then here they said speaker plus earphone. The reason why I choose this speaker plus earphone is because as a DJ, like I said before, as your upcoming DJ, you need to always deal with your earphone. Hear the sound first before you produce it. Okay, so in this one it says speakers and earphones. The sound will be coming on speakers and also going out at the main on your headphone. Okay, so the reason why it's going to go to your headphone and speakers is because when you upload new song, it will automatically First of all, there's a switch. I will show it when I'll be closing this window. I will show you the switch at the home page where you can be able to see the transmission of the earphones. Okay, now let me show you it immediately. Okay, without wasting much of your time. Okay, here you see this light is on, is off now, is on. So once you load music and the light is on, which means automatically the light will be on to make sure that you will hear what you have to play first of all before you start playing. So that's where this one functions. Okay, and you also be playing on the speaker. Then the audience will not hear what you're hearing. You'll be hearing different songs while the audience are hearing another song, and they'll be dancing to it, and you'll be busy selecting the one that will go along with what you're playing. Then this one is external mixer. Maybe you are a DJ and you find yourself in a situation whereby you went to play, you went for a show, you went for a party, and that place they have a live band. Those live band, they have their own they have mixer amplifier, all those things, and you are like, okay, let me connect to their own amplifier. Then that's where you are going to put this one. You select this. You see, I've already changed from the speakers and headphone down to that place. So this one now will not give this software a command that, okay, now you are playing directly to a external mixer. Okay, that you should always channel all your sounds to that external mixer. That you should never take it to any other way except that external speakers. So that's how or you yourself as a DJ have a mixer or amplifier and you want to just channel it over to that place directly, then you can also click and select here. Okay, then you now come over to this little box here that's right about sound. This card, this is what they call sound card. All system has this sound card. Okay, but in a situation whereby your system have a problem of sound, then there's a little one there, right, called sound card. You can buy it. This particular sound here is one for desktop computer, but the one for laptop is just like a USB. So when you buy it and you plug it in, that's where you can be able to connect your wire, then the sound will come out from that place. So that's what this sound card, internal sound card, sound for. This one, the one that followed laptop to come, you will see it by the place. Normally plug your earphone to listen to music on your laptop. That's what they call this internal sound card. Then this one, they said stereo to mono separate. Understand? This place now is talking about the AV cord. You understand? The AV cord you will use to take your sound directly to the mixer, to the speakers. Okay, this particular place now you can use it in a form of where you have only two in one AV cord. That's where it always functions properly. So excuse me for my English. That's where it always work properly. Okay, then you can also connect your earphone and the rest of it. Then this one has another type of sound card, two sound card. This one is double of this first one. Okay, you can be able to connect as many as output you want, and to be giving you your sound in order of those speakers you connected alongside with it. Then we are talking about input. Okay, this input now is kind of thing that will signify you that, okay, everything is working perfectly. The thing you can be able to plug in. You see this one, the right line input is what goes in here. And you can see this little AVY here. You see at the edge of this place, it also gives this particular sign to show you that this kind of wire is this kind of AV, or rather this kind of wire is what this particular sound card will need to give you out your sound. Okay, then you see this one, they said time code signal. This one's to show you that your function, your sound is coming out. Okay, that's where you get your sound. That give you confidence that your sound is coming out. Okay, and the one up here is the microphone. In case you used to connect your microphone on your cell and on your software, and you want to test and make sure that the microphone is working properly, then that's where you can turn it on, and you can also request a dialog box here for you to select the channel where the earphone is being turned on. Okay, so I've turned it on because I'm not using this, my just home system I use at home to do some reviews. Okay, so that's all for this audio settings. Okay, then we are now going to the interface. In this interface now, as you can see, this is the place where you see the skin, like I mentioned it on my first tutorial. I think that should be tutorial 5 or tutorial 4. Okay, this interface now where you can be able to change different skins. See, as you're selecting is changing different skin. You want to use 4 deck, you want to use 6 deck. This one is 6 deck. Okay, you can use as many deck, because you know why it's 6 deck, because I have 2 Visual DJ running on this system. I have Visual DJ 7 Home Premium and I have Visual DJ 8. So all this facing interface, these skins is what you will see in those DJs. Okay, you can see some numbers here on this place. Don't be confused with these numbers. These numbers you're seeing right here is your skin resolution. As this laptop now, the skin resolution of this laptop is 1024 by 768, which is 15 inches laptop. Okay, there are some other laptops that are more bigger, 21 inches, all those, and then you can be able to change your resolution, so the screen and the visual display will be okay. So that's it on this interface of it. You can change to different skins. See, this one is white, and see this one is 6 deck, this one is 4 deck, this one is 2 deck. You're just using the 2 deck, or you can use the default. Okay, that's it all in our on interface. I'm just trying to watch this video, just try to make sure that I finish this 4 part before the time I have got exhausted. Okay, and this one is control. Here now, wow, here is the main thing you need, as in the main configuration you need. Like for instance, like me, I love using keyboard to play. Like if you want to make use of backspin, there are some things you need to know about this particular play. This place you need to pay closer attention. For instance, now let me show you. If I want to use let me take this window a little bit close here. You see this thing over here, they're called a backspin or break start or something like that. If you want to be using your keyboard, as in keyboard of your laptop or any key at all, to do that without using your mouse, this place where you can set that. It seems like I will stop on this third explanation, because here I have a lot of things to explain. Okay, you can equally set, like me, I set here, I use Q for my, I can use space, you can use any like D, then for that backspin of a thing. So once you tap on B, for instance, okay, let's be, then you choose action, then your action now will not take you to this place. Okay, okay, let's say action. Now you go to this place, then you select. You see how I'm selecting it now. I've selected it. So now this now is the effect of that particular deck on A. So if I'm playing now, let me show you what I mean by that. Let me close. I will still open here again. Let's say, okay, let me just show you. Yes, he asked me whether I have to save. I say yes, save. So save it. Okay, now for instance, let me show you what I mean. I load the song here now. It's playing, right? As it's playing now, then I want to stop it without using my mouse. I can use this. You see, as I thought B now, I stop. Look at it. Let me show you again. It's playing. It's playing. I don't know if you can see my hand. It's very dark. I'm sorry. My studio is kind of a bit dark. Okay. You see, just to make sure that the effect is functioning. Okay, that's it. You have to learn that. In case you forget, let me still do it one more time. You come over to this place, as in controller. You put your the number you want. Like, okay, let me use let's say let me use M for the other, or let me use K for the other side. Okay, K is not my keyboard K. Okay, I'm putting the K now. Okay, then you want to activate it. Then you come to this down place. You see this arrow, then it seems like pencil. Then you click on it, then the thing will now become blank. This blank shows you have to select where you want it to be active. Then I selected deck B, so you now say that have already entered. See, you see where you register it. Let me show you. Let me bring a bit close. You see, the first one I use Z, the second one I use K. You see now? So now I think you've gotten the point I mean. Okay, so that's the function of this particular one. Let me still save it. Okay, you say yes, save. You have already been saved. Then you still go back again. That's how you be controlling the effect one after the other. Okay. Then this one you see over here. These ones 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth is the one that already been configured by the software. Okay. This one have already been configured by the software. All you have to do is for you to go through your left hand, this side, and read their functions. Then the one you don't like, you can equally change them through the same way I taught you how to change and how to activate. That is it on this particular control 13. I've talked about audio, I've talked about interface, and I've talked about control, and I've shown you some examples of how to use them. So let me use this few minutes that I left now to talk about the options. No, this option now is very complicated. Okay, if you don't know where to go, it might mess up the whole thing, and everything will fall back at you, and you can't be able to use your visual DJ anymore. So coming to this place is something you have to be very attentively. Not everybody is allowed to come to this particular place, because anything you do here, it will definitely affect your music. But in case you're finding it so difficult, maybe you have done it before and you are finding it so difficult to cope with your music anymore, so all you have to just go to restore to factory default, then it will restore everything back to its base. Okay, so let me take it, maybe I will take half of it today, then maybe on my next video I'll continue with the remaining half. Okay, so this one now, you ask about the language, so I put it in English. If you don't want, you can select. You see there is a little box here, you go in, it comes out. Okay, you can select the language you're conversing with you can understand. So I choose English because my language is in English. Okay, I can equally use Italy because I speak Italian, and I can also write it. Okay, so that's why, but I just want to use English in case somebody visit me and wants to make use of my system. You won't find it so difficult for him or her to use. Okay, then you close. Then here is what they call play mode. The play mode, you have to put it on play shooter, not play pause, because if you put it on this play pause, you play and it will stop, you play and it will stop, and it will be causing problem for you. Then queue mode, you have to put it on queue. Then if you want to make it as in party, once you just load the song, it will not go there to direct. You just have to put it on this queue and hold. Once you touch on queue, it will stop the music and you will go back to the particular point where you queued it from. Okay, the queuing I mean is, okay, let me show you example what I mean by queue, because I need to take it step by step. What I mean by queue is, let's say, let me take this song as example now. I don't know if you're seeing me. So this particular place now is where I want to queue this song. So then you now come here, you see where the right queue here, you click on it. But this is not enough. It's not enough. So for you to make it more stronger, you go to where the right hot queue. I talked about it the other on my former video. You click on it. So whenever you are playing, for instance, I'm playing now. You see? So watch. Now I go to queue. You see, it now go back to that particular point where it started from and it stops. You see? Then this another mode, once you go back again, you can still go to this one and say hot queues. You see, you should not be able to go beyond what you have already ordered it to do. Okay, so we are going back on options. Okay, so we've talked about queue and play. We talked about play mode, we talked about language, play mode, queue, and hot queue. I've already shown you hot queue, which is play. Once you touch it, you start playing. Okay, then smart play. Wow, you need to put it on no, because of what? If you put it on yes, that means once you just load the song, you start playing, and maybe for instance you don't know that you didn't close the volume out very well, and then once you start playing, it will cause a very big problem for you in the sound, in the hearing of audience. Okay, and now we talk about the smart loop. Smart loop is designed like that place to change it to loop it from like 8:16 for, like I talked in my previous video. In case you have not watched it, go and watch. You will see what I talk about the loops. Okay, then smart queue, you have to still put it on no, because you're already choosing queue. No need to put it yes again. Okay, but if you like, I still put it yes. It doesn't matter, but you have to be attentively, because whatever thing you do here or you does here is going to be effective in your music you're playing. So quantized loop, no, all those ones just put it no, 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 no. Just look at it. Maybe you want to set your own, just go through this video, you can be able to get. So smart scratching means if you're scratching, any little mistake you do, it will go beyond the level you wanted it to go when you are scratching. No, every scratching has a point. So that's it, you should know about smart scratching. So always put it no, that you be the one to choose the point you want it to go and the point you want it to stop. Okay, then we talked about cue loop and auto synchronize. Wow, I'll have to explain much more on this auto synchronize and cue loop. What I mean by this auto synchronize is, let me show you. I close here, then you come back to this same particular song I was playing. If you load this song, let me use another song. I load this song now. You see, it have already queued here automatically where the voice started. You watch all these places now, there's gap, which means there's no voice, nothing happens here. Because there's some music you put and you go and start from where there's no voice. Before you know, people, you think you are missing something, but you don't know you're mixing empty song. Before you even start playing, everybody will get tired of what you're doing. Okay, so this is what that cue loop and auto synchronize means. Then if I put any other song here, like this song, okay, let me put it here. You see, automatically I'm picking the tempo of this one. No need for me to go and start synchronizing again. No, watch at the point. See, two of them are in the same point now. The red and the blue, they are in the same point now. If you can't see it very well here, you can see it in this place. Okay, so that's what auto synchronize and cue loop does. So without that, you can't be able to get it this way. So let me still go back to what I'm saying before my time runs out. Okay, I've talked about cue loop and the auto synchronize. The master tempo. This master tempo now will show you here. I'll keep on doing it because I'm serving you guys. This master tempo is this particular one. This tempo you see here is where you can increase, decrease, or increase. So if you do it like you see, increase and increase. Let me go and explain what they wrote here. Okay, then this master tempo, like I said, let me explain. You see, they say you said no because if you do it yes, that means it won't be able to stay one place. That's just the point. It won't be able to stay one place. You understand? So just leave it on no. Then if you just want to use your hand to be doing that, you can set per deck. You click these two empty box here per deck, then you be the one to use your hand to select them. So I don't have much time anymore. Then let me just talk about this auto headphones. Then I will stop here. Then in the other videos I will talk more about them. So let me just run them over, but it's much. I have to explain them one by one. See, it's much. So let me just pick one or two words here again, then I will call it a quit for today's video. Okay, and then here you see auto headphone loop. This one means if you put it there, like put it always now, is always on. But if you want it to be, once you load your song, then the earphone will not pick up on its own and go to the particular place you're playing the song. Then you put it on load. So once the song goes out from that place, you go to another deck, that particular light you off, then that particular one you put it now will be on. Okay, that's what it means by on, load, and on and off. If I just put it on, that means it will be there, the light will be there permanent. I won't know the particular one that is on. Then always just I will be the one to select. Okay, then but this on load, anyone that plays the song, the light will just pop up immediately. So with this particular point now, we'll stop on this review for today. Maybe you have to watch my next review during when I'll be dropping. Just all you have to do, just for you to subscribe, click the notification bell, and always follow me up, because I've said it in my tutorial 4 or 5. I said in few months from now, in these few months now, I'll be doing more reviews about Visual DJ, Serato, and other things. Okay, so just all you have to do, just for you to follow me up, and I will explain. In case you don't know how to do the settings, I will teach you all the settings you need to know. Some things that other DJs cannot be able to teach you, You get all of them here. The secret behind the DJ, behind the song they are playing, how to scratch, all those things. Just subscribe and follow me. You will get all of them. I will explain everything, all of them, bit by bit. As you can see, I've already started explaining these ones to you, and I believe this video will be a big of help to you. Please, thank you for stopping by, and please don't forget to subscribe and also be part of my my team, okay? So you're gonna learn more things. I have a lot of things to teach. I have a lot of things to talk about this visual DJ, so that you can be able to be getting a nice mixing, even if you don't have control, even if you don't have a scratcher. But at least with visual DJ, once you drop a song, once you mix a song, someone out here will think you are using a highest machine in Vogue. So please subscribe and always put your notification bell on, and thank you for watching my videos. Please, if you have any question or any comment, please leave it down below. I will be glad to reply and answer you with all gladness. So feel free to ask me whatever you want to ask me, and I'll get back to you. So thank you. I still remember my humble self, Kris Nkume, okay? Your #1 DJ that always want to share his ideas to you. See you in my next video. See you in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, it's Big Ike, baby. Yeah, Sonny boy.